Welcome back to another episode of ApotheKerry. I am so excited to be here with you guys. Every Thursday, we have a new episode dropping. I gotta tell you, I just came off of being under the weather. This past weekend, I caught a stomach bug, but you could never know how I got it because I was working in the nursery. I'm just here clearing your space and mine. Wherever you're at, I'm clearing it. Just clearing it here. When it doesn't burn as much, you're good. But when it burns a lot, I notice that I need to burn it longer. I'm gonna go ahead and set it here. But like I was saying, I was working in the nursery this past weekend. I'm transforming the nursery and making it such a beautiful space to experience different herbs, and you'll be able to go in there and have a mocktail and kick back. I scored an incredible day bed that's going to be in there, and I'm going to be painting the frame, and I'm just moving some really big pieces in there. And each table will have its own species on there. So for instance, one whole table will have cactuses, one type of cactuses. It will have aloe vera on one whole big table. Another table will have golden berries. Another table will have thornless blackberries, and the list goes on and on. And then I'm taking any big trees that it's too late to plant on the farm. I'm putting them in 15-gallon pots and with new soil and nutrients, and that's going to serve as beautiful landscape inside the nursery. So when you walk in, you're definitely going to have an experience. We are filming and taking as much footage from the beginning to when we're finished, but am I ever finished? I'm always moving things around. I'm always moving the energy around. And you know, I'm testing stuff out where the sun is coming in, where it's more shade, moving plants around, because the trees around the nursery are getting even more mature from the first time I stepped foot on this land back in 2011, believe it or not. And I just can't believe how much this land is transformed. And so yesterday I took the day because Sunday I started not feeling well and I knew I had the stomach bug. And that Saturday before, I was working in the nursery and moving so much around, and there's spiders everywhere. And when I came in, of course, I'm wearing gloves, but I'm in shorts because it's hot, right? And in a tank top. And some of the times I'm wearing a bathing suit top and shorts that I could just like take off really quickly and jump in the pool when I'm too hot. And so on Saturday, I know that there were spiders that were jumping on me, and I was like tossing them away. And I probably got bit. And also it could have been something that I ate, right? So you never know. But listening to my body has been of paramount importance to me. And through my experience, I hope that you grab some tidbits of really giving yourself the time and space to really recoup. And I believe that everything happens for a reason. That's the worst feeling, is when you've got the stomach bug and you have to get sick. I don't like it. I've never liked it. I don't think anybody likes it, right? But something had to come out of me. And what's really interesting is right before I got sick, I was on the highest of highs, messaging everybody on my team how grateful I was for them, how I just feel that I'm living in my dream. And everybody on the team is living in their dream. And I am so grateful that I attracted and they attracted for us to come together and work together. I was doing this all by myself. And when you're doing it all by yourself, your list is just so long and you're trying to get to everything and editing and creating content and the farm and your home life, and it's a lot. And so being able to delegate and work with people that are really highly skilled in what they do and let them do what they're really good at, that's where we're at right now. And I'm so grateful for that. And I just feel like I really am living in my dream, and they feel the same. And what a beautiful gift that is, right? And so you guys are probably wondering, why are we here today? Well, we are here for Amaranth, this beautiful Amaranth that's on the table. If you cannot see us, you can go over to YouTube or Spotify. You'll be able to see these beautiful locks of the Amaranth. And I am growing two different kinds. One is the ruby, they call it ruby red, but really it's a beautiful deep burgundy. And when I knew I was going to be talking about her today, I just thought to myself, oh my gosh, I have to match her colors. I have to, well, I don't have to, I get to. You see how I changed the words, better feeling words. I get to work with her, and I get to wear lipstick today and join the party and join in this color palette, because it's just absolutely drop dead gorgeous. And it's one of my colors. They're both of these colors are my colors. I wanted to talk to her because she is just popping up everywhere. We did have a little garden fairy that was staying on the land for a couple months, and she happened to throw some seeds down, and that is where this hot pink came in. And I am just so forever grateful. This burgundy, garnet, ruby amaranth is just absolutely breathtaking. She is growing over by the chicken coop. The foliage is just absolutely gorgeous, burgundy. Her stem is like this hot pink, just absolutely breathtaking. She really is breathtaking. And I'm going to let her go to seeds because I only had one of her pop up in this one area underneath a peach tree. And this hot pink one is all over in the kitchen garden, which is below the pool and above the kitchen area. And I got to tell you, this is so incredible for all you humans that are eating gluten-free. Oh my gosh. She is so high in nutrients, antioxidant. I mean, she is so good for the gut. So I took a little bit of a deeper dive this time, and because there are so many varieties, and I want to grow every color. The orange is drop dead gorgeous. The yellow, there even is this beautiful, rich cream color, like a golden cream color. And I do have her seeds, and I will plant them next year. But this year, I'm going to go ahead and color code them in glass jars. I brought out a glass jar because I do want to come back to it and talk about glass jars and how important they are and how I just love collecting them. And who doesn't love collecting their jars? I drink out of jars, which, speaking of, I'm going to drink some water, get a little bit more hydrated from being, under the weather. Yesterday, I drank 32 ounces of coconut water, and I immediately went on the brat diet. I ate 2 pieces of toast and 2 bananas of total yesterday, and really my body just did not want any more. My body was just recouping. And so today, drinking lots of water and just flushing, I continue to flush out. I feel like I'm 99% back, but there's still, your body is still recouping and still trying to flush and get its energy back, right? And so today I was so excited. Well, I knew on Sunday that I was going to be filming her, and I normally film on Mondays, but because I took the day and really took the day, normally the old Kerry would just push through it and work through it. But I just knew that this week was such a big week. We have a big shoot tomorrow for the magazine. We're shooting for 2 months ahead. And I'm so excited that we're 2 months ahead. I remember starting this journey. Our controller for the company really wanted us to remember in the kickoff meeting for August and September and naming the themes for the rest of the year, she really wanted to just reflect and let myself and the creative director and editor for the magazine know, do you guys remember when you called me up and said, we're launching a magazine and we're launching it tomorrow? And I said, no, we did not. We did not say we're launching this magazine tomorrow. She goes, pretty much. And she goes, and I had to pull it all together. Not the design part of it, but the logistics of it. And so I'm so grateful for the team, and I'm so grateful for that reflection. I'm so grateful that we were able to pull it together and launch the magazine on the portal of January 11th, and better day to launch a magazine on 1/11. 2026 of this year. We're one of the fastest growing digital magazines out there. If you have not already checked the magazine out, let me just tell you, you're definitely going to be stepping into a portal of knowledge, a portal of meeting the most incredible individuals out there. And I love that I hand pick the cover of every single magazine. I handpick the builder who is in the magazine, and I'm very selective. Take it as a gift when somebody pops up on my feed. And I just, if they spark something within inside of me, or I get Einstein moments, a God drop that says, look deeper, I do. I sometimes won't follow them right away because I don't want them to see that I am a publisher of a magazine. I kind of want to be a fly on the wall. Look at it as like, I'm just really going in there on a soft spiritual energy look on a daily when they pop up. When they're popping up 2 or 3 times on my feed, that's when I know for sure to take a deeper look, because they're in alignment with what I represent and what Corporate Hippie Connection as a collective, what we represent. And when I know that they are a conscious living individual that just bringing awareness to whatever their skill set is, and they're making a difference, and I just get that yes, full body yes, I will personally send them an email, or I will personally send an email to their manager or their agent or their publicist, or to themselves direct. They don't have to be an A-lister. They could be somebody that has a Gmail account, and I will email them. And if I really want them, I don't stop until I get pretty much what I want. I've always been that way. I believe that if it's not right now, it will be right soon, because I know that they have that gift set, and I want to showcase them, because that is what Corporate Hippie Connection's all about, is taking highly skilled people and showcasing them out to the world. And I love that. And I love that we are not pay to play, because I think that it's really not a good practice to charge to have somebody on your magazine, because basically you're all about money, and money comes first. At Corporate Hippie Connection, people first, money second, because the money will always come. Don't chase the paper, chase the dream. Because when you're chasing the money, that's when it's slow. It slows the process down, because you're going against, it's almost like this stuck energy of wanting something instead of desiring something, right? Because whatever you desire wants you. I'm a true believer of that. So what I start to do is I start imagining the person on the cover. And of course, when I want someone, I'm getting ahead of myself. when I want someone on the cover and I want to showcase them, I picture them on the magazine before I send the email. I really capture what do they mean to me? What do they do for me? What can they do for the company? Meaning their skill sets. And each email, I am capturing all of what I feel they embody and what they mean to the collective in that email. I'm not just sending out an email to send out an email. It's very intentional. And so if you have not stepped into the corporate hippie oracle, which we call CHO, I highly recommend you do, but I'm just going to pre-warn you, you're going to get hooked. And you're going to want to be there on the first day of the month, just biting at your nibbles. Can't wait to see who's going to be on the cover and who's going to be the builder. The builder is a big deal. The builder is somebody building something incredible. I feel the builder and the cover are equal. And the builder, their following gets to vote for the builder of the year, and whoever becomes the builder of the year with the most votes gets the Luminary Award and a cover for 2027. So if you feel that you are a strong candidate for the builder, there is an application on the website, but I'm telling you, I've already got them lined up for this year, but you never know what can happen. And I'm a true believer that everything happens for a reason. You might desire this, fill out the application, and you accidentally, there is no accidents though. You just start popping up on my feed too as well. So let's get back to Amaranth. I'll tell you that, like I told you before, I am going to collect all of her seeds. I will harvest some, and just know that everything part of her you can eat. A lot of people will eat her leaves like spinach. She's great in salads. I will obviously today, I'm going to showcase her in my house because she's just absolutely beautiful. But in the next couple days, I will harvest her seeds and I will put her in glass jars after her seeds dry out. And I'm going to keep these seeds color coded on here, and I will spread them underneath all the peach trees. I have a peach orchard that my son, who's 16, planted when he was 5. His poppy sent him 52 peach pits, 52, and 47 trees came out of those 52 pits. And he was even on the local television station. And I still think that his little video is on YouTube to this day. I need to find it and grab it and do a little documentary on the peach trees because they're so special because they come from my dad, his poppy, and the trees just live on. And I find volunteers all over my property. And, you know, I just love second generation peach volunteers. And do you know that we have dug up these volunteers, especially when they're not in an area we want them, pathways or too close to another tree, we will go ahead and put them in a 1 to 5 gallon pot, depending on how big they are and when we grab them. Those trees fruit. And so I'm so grateful for that. And so I want to put the amaranth underneath all the peach trees next year. Let's talk about glass jars for a minute. I'm a big collector of glass jars, and you will see me in stores where I see a big jar full of olives, depending where the olives are sourced from. You know, I'm picky about that because of my background of importing superfoods from all over the world. I will scan, I will look up the company, and I just love getting olives from Italy or Spain. And when I do, I always look at the jar. I'm always attracted to the jar first. And I know that that jar is going to be a special jar. What I love about this jar is I love the shape of it. It's an apple shape. and then it's got a gold top, and I just love gold. Out of all the metals, I love the yellow gold. I love black tops. You'll find me getting a lot of black tops too, because it just goes with my ApotheKerry, but I love the gold and I love the pops of gold. So this Amaranth is going to get this jar, and I'm going to fill this jar up, and we're going to have plenty of seeds for next year. Let me just go over a couple things with you about this is an excellent source of magnesium, and it's really good for your muscles and your nerves. It's rich in iron, so really good for your thyroid. It's good for perimenopause, menopause, anybody that's lacking iron in their bodies. What an incredible source. Anything that's rich in color is just really healthy for you. Just a reminder that all of my knowledge through experience. I am not a doctor. I'm here for pure entertainment purposes. And I just love to share out my knowledge, and I love to go deeper in learning more, and I want to share that out, and would love for you to experience her, because she's just absolutely breathtaking and gorgeous. If you have not grown her, I highly suggest it. She is a show stopper. So you're going to want to pick your color, of course, and put her against something that is strong green so she pops more. You're not going to want to have 3 showstoppers in one area. I tend to grow things in bulk because I love when somebody turns the corner and just stops and has their breath taken away. That is one of my favorite things, by the way. I think that when something or says something and it makes you stop in your tracks and it takes your breath away and makes you think, that is a gift. I'm so grateful for that. I love when I do things in bunches. The daisies, the Gerber daisies are, driveway to the right side. I'm talking big, huge bunches of them, showstopper against the retaining wall. But so she will be underneath all the trees. And then, of course, every year we have feverfew that will pop up next to it. So I feel that feverfew and the Amaranth will not compete with each other. We also have some volunteer calendulas that will pop up in that area. And I just think that whole color palette is going to be absolutely gorgeous. This is really good for the gut. When you are putting her in your body, just know that she has so much goodness and so many benefits. And I mean, healthy for your bones. She brings, for instance, she contains calcium, magnesium, potassium. She is healthy for your bones, oxygen through your body. I mean, you guys, she has so many benefits, so much fiber into your body. And she has those compounds that supports, healthy cholesterol in your body too as well. I am one that really truly believes that when you are planting something that you love and that you love to eat, it really shows through your energy, your skin, your nails. And as we're aging, we want to be bringing in high frequency nutrition into our bodies, because you are what you eat. I'm a true believer of that. Just like what your thought process is what you are attracting into your life. Collect your jars, collect your seeds, so you're not buying seeds every year, right? We have so many heirloom seeds. The only thing that I bring in new is new medicinals that I have not grown that I desire to grow on the land. We grow over 100 medicinal herbs here, and we're not going to stop. I can't wait to say, We grow over 150 medicinal herbs or 200. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on, and I will always have a project here on the land. And I am just so excited to showcase her here today with you. I feel like this is complete, so it is. I love you guys. I can't wait to see you next Thursday. And until then, have a beautiful week. I'll see you guys later. See you.